వేయాలి.
This working model is one of the ride of the carnival. Now I'm going to show how it is worked.
This is a water dispenser. It is really useful for our daily life. This happens when the bottle cap is closed, air cannot escape from anywhere. So water can't flow of pressure. But when cap is opened, air can go inside and water will come out. Thank you.
Tanya, I'm studying in 5th B. Now I'm showing that the working model of Indian states. If I press this one of this button, it will light up in the map. There is the Delhi. There is Maharashtra. There is Nagaland. Yes. Hi, I am Arya of 5th B. Today I want to show an experiment of how air occupies the space. Take a balloon, blow air into the balloon. Can you see the balloon turns bigger and bigger? Why it is because the air we blow inside occupies the space inside the balloon. This shows how air occupies the space. Thank you.
Things needed: matchbox, glass of water, nail polish. Add a few drops of nail polish in the glass of water. Now light the matchstick and put it on the nail polish. Nail polish will start burning because it has a flammable ingredient called acetone. Enjoy watching Fire on Water.
Coronavirus disease COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. Most people who fall sick with COVID-19 will experience mild to moderate symptoms and recover without special treatment.
Hello, I am Dhanmin Manoj from class 5A. I am going to introduce about my project Forest and Wildlife. Okay, forests are important for our Earth's environment and mankind. Forests are home to wildlife. Wildlife are wild animals and birds. Forests are important for them so that they can live freely without fearing humans who are nowadays endangering their species. Therefore, we should protect forest and wildlife. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashmi Raju. Today I am going to do an experiment due to the science exhibition. My experiment's name is glass volcano. For this experiment, I need a bottle of vinegar, a packet of baking soda and a glass. So first we take the vinegar and pour some it and take some baking soda and put that in the flour.
Hi friends, I am Anna Rose from 5th grade. Today I am gonna do an experiment with citric acid and baking soda. Do you know what will happen if we mix water with citric acid and baking soda? It will become fizzy. For this experiment, we need a beaker, citric acid, baking soda and water. Let's take the beaker. Put some baking soda in it. Then citric acid. Then let's mix it. After this, let's add water. See, it is fizzy. Do you know why it is fizzy? Because when we mix water with citric acid and baking soda, the carbon dioxide is released. So this is why it is fizzy. Thank you. Hi, I am Adya of 5th B. Today I would like to show how air exerts pressure. Take a glass filled with water and take a cardboard piece and cover the glass with the cardboard. And quickly turn the glass upside down a sink. And remove the hand from the cardboard. This shows that how air exerts pressure. Thank you. I am Milan Robbins of class 5th A. Hi everyone. Today I am going to do the experiment with water, lemon and salt. So we can do that experiment. Take a glass and pour some water. And put the lemon to the water. Now we can see the lemon laying under the water. Then take another glass and pour some water. And add salt. And mix it well. Then put the lemon to the water and wait for a few seconds. Now we can see the lemon floats on water because in the normal water, the density of water is very high and density of lemon is very low. In this glass, the density of water is very low and density of lemon is very high. So that this lemon floats on water. Today we will do one experiment shows the air exerts pressure. We can take a glass and fill it with water at the brim, and we can take the cardboard and press on the upside of the glass. and we can quickly turn the glass upside. And we can remove our hand from the cardboard. Then we can see that the water now falls down because the air exerts pressure on the cardboard in upward direction. This proves that air exerts pressure. And we can remove the card, the water falls down. This is because the air pressure go into the water.
Hi friends, my name is Muhammad Ryan of class 5th B. Today I am to tell you how to erupt a volcano. So I had taken here the baking soda and red food coloring and one vinegar. So we can start. So I am going to open the vinegar and put some vinegar. Then next I am going to put the food coloring, red food coloring to it. So I am going to put some food coloring. So put it. So the last step is I am going to put some baking soda. So it will erupt. Yes guys, has been erupted. So thank you friends.
Everyone, I'm Anne-Marie TJ of class 10th. So today I'm going to show a model of conversion of kinetic energy to electrical energy. So here in this circuit I used a battery, switch, 2 DC motors, a capacitor and a bulb and some wires. From the battery I given a connection towards the switch. From the switch I given a connection towards this DC motor. From the DC motor to the second DC motor I only connected with belt and no other systems. From the second DC motor I given a connection towards the capacitor, and from the capacitor a connection is given to the battery bulb. So here let us see. This kinetic energy is passing out with these 2 DC motors, and from this to the capacitor, and from this electrical energy is passing towards this bulb, and this bulb actually glows. And this is the circuit where we see the model of conversion of kinetic energy to electrical energy. So thank you and have a nice day.
Name of my experiment is surface tension. Things needed: pepper powder, hand wash and a bowl of water. Surface tension is the tendency of liquid surfaces to shrink into the minimum surface area possible. Now, take a bowl of water, add some pepper powder in it, apply hand wash in hands, dip into the water. Now we can observe the pepper powder floating on it. Thank you. Okay.
Hi friends, I am here to introduce a windmill and it's just a working model and I made it with a cell and a mini motor. Windmill converts wind power into rotational energy.
Hi, I'm Adin Muhammad of class 10th. Today I'm going to show you the presence of oxygen in the burning of a fire. We have a burning candle over here. It is burning in the presence of oxygen in the air. So what we are going to do is we are going to take this glass and cover the candle completely. Now the candle is burned out. What happened here is when we covered the candle with the glass, the oxygen supply to the candle has been cut. There was no more oxygen for the fire to be lit. So it burned out. Thank you.
This we are gonna show a bit experiment about it.
This is crude oil. This is water.
Here we have a tumbler full of water that represents the ocean, and this is crude oil.
We are pouring this to the water.
This represents the oil spilled in the water.
This is our hair bone.
In this we have filled hair. That is, I mean, you can see it. Okay, there's hair in it. Can you? Yeah, there's hair. Okay, so we'll be dipping it. The benefit of hair is that after a few minutes, all the oil will be sucked away. Here you can see oil is being removed drastically. Hair has a property that it absorbs about 30% of its own weight in water. That is, its own weight in water, 30% of its own weight in water will be absorbed. So that's a very good quality of hair. Here you can see most of the oil has been absorbed by hair. And within hours, we'll be getting still and distilled clear water.
Welcome everyone. Today I am Vismaya from 10 and today I am going to present a model of our respiratory system for the science exhibition. In this video I am going to share a respiratory model system. So we can see here it's a bottle and I made it using a plastic bottle, 2 balloons, 1 straw and a rubber sheet. So this is a model of our lungs. We can see that when we are pulling this rubber base, these balloons get swollen and when we are leaving they get deflated. It's our model of lungs. As we know that lungs get swollen when we are breathing in and they will deflate when we are exhaling. At this time the diaphragm moves down and the lungs will be swollen. At that time we are respirating, and when we are exhaling the lungs will become deflated and the diaphragm moves up. That is illustrated through this model. We can see at this time when we are pulling this rubber base, these balloons get swollen and when we are leaving they get deflated. Swollen, deflated. It's the model of our respiratory system. Saying this, I am concluding. Thank you.
Hi all, I'm Dreamna
And I'm Cynthia.
We are from Nirmalamada Convent School, EL.
We have come with the still model of solar energy. Solar energy is a renewable form of energy
And solar energy is a transformation of heat that is come from the sun. Or thousands of people around the world is using the solar energy for different purposes.
At olden days, we used to convert solar energy for cooking food and drying our clothes. Well, then now the time has changed, and now solar energy is used for electrifying goods.
From the solar panel, the light energy is converted to electrical energy and it is stored in the power towers.
Cables are drawn from the power tower to different places. For example, cables are drawn to the house, and this energy is used for household goods. And then cables are drawn to the irrigation field. The pump will help water to be irrigated in the fields.
And the future cars are electrical and it is charged from the vehicle charging stations.
This energy can also be used for separating salt from seawater also. This is a small still model. Thank you.
Hi all! Today I'm going to do a science experiment. A science experiment related on the density of water. So first of all, let me introduce you the apparatus. Now I am taking here two glasses and I have named glass A and glass B. And I have taken 2 lemons and I have taken salt and a spoon to just measure this. Now we can add a spoon of salt in glass B. And let's make this just dissolve. And now let's take those 2 lemons and 1 lemon. We can just put this inside glass A. And now we can see the lemon is sinking. Now we can see what happens to glass B. Now the same lemon, I'm going to put it inside glass B. Now you can see in glass A, the lemon is sinking. Whereas in glass B, the lemon is floating. So this shows the density of a normal water with a salted water.
Hi all.
Hi all, I am Reena.
And I'm Cynthia.
We are from Nirmala Mata Convent School, EL.
We have come for a topic that is under disaster management, oil spills. Oil spill, that is when large tanks and ships blast in the center of the ocean, it emits a lot of oil. And this is a very hazardous issue. We have gathered some statistics about the major oil spills in the world.
In 1990, about 358 spills there are 358 spills
in the world. About 7 tons of oil was wasted.
And that is 73% of the crude oil is exposed to the sea.
According to the statistics, one of the major and dangerous oil spill accident that happened was in West Indies, that is in 1979, and this led to a lot of natural disasters.
It was very difficult for the aquatic animals to survive.
As you can see in the figure, these are birds. The oil layer stick to their feathers, which make it very difficult for the birds to swim. Not only birds, seals, fishes, every marine organism is affected due to oil spill. The temperature of the sea increases abundantly. Naturally, people used to, the separation technique is really hard. People put fire
on the sea, and it was it make the air polluted. And then
global warming, this leads to global warming and a lot of hazardous spills. And then now we have come with the separation technique of oil and water, that is handles.
It is very eco-friendly and it is very low cost, and for large scale application beds can be put.
The thing is that hair absorbs oil, that is oil sticks to the surface of hair. The adhesive force between hair and oil is greater than the adhesive force between hair and water. So hair readily sticks towards oil and dirty objects. This is a brief about what we are gonna do. We are gonna show a bit experiment about it.
This is crude oil. This is
here we have a tumbler full of water that represents the ocean, and this is crude oil.
We are pouring this to the water.
This represents the oil spilled in the water.
This is our hair bone.
In this we have filled hair. That is, I mean, you can see it. Okay, there's hair in it. Can you? Yeah, there's hair. Okay, so we'll be dipping it. The benefit of hair is that after a few minutes, all the oil will be sucked away. Here you can see oil is being removed drastically. Hair has a property that it absorbs about 30% of its own weight in water. That is, its own weight in water, 30% of its own weight in water will be absorbed. So that's a very good quality of hair. Here you can see most of the oil has been absorbed by hair. And within hours, we'll be getting still and distilled clear water.